everyone. I know it's been a long time, but I have been crafting, so I just wanted to pop in and kind of share with you some cards I made using distress oxide inks. And this is actually what motivated me to make them is for a class. So I am teaching something today and I had to get my samples done. And I have a little bit of time before class this time, so I wanted to just share my cards with you. The last couple classes I've been kind of really last minute and I have to take the samples down to the store and I just don't have enough time to do a video. So I'm really sorry. I haven't been on in a while. And I've been really distracted with Agnes and Dora. So, anyway, I think there's quite a few videos well, not a lot, but some videos that I have filmed that I haven't, like, I was having trouble uploading them and then I just gave up. So I need to still, there's a bunch of old ones, like from Mother's Day, I think, and maybe a couple hauls here and there. But I haven't been hauling too much. I do have a couple things that I don't think I shared. So, and then Vicky had given me something, and that was back in May. And oh my God, I can't believe it's like mid June already. So, I do need to do a few more videos, but my computer was just frustrating me, so I just was like, forget it. Anyway, but I do want to try and film this. To show you how cool distress oxide inks are. I think I've talked about them in the past when I first got them, and Island Scrapbooking recently got them in, so I'm able to teach a class on it now. And so I wanted to feature all of the cool things, and I got a little carried away, so I think we're going to be making like 4 or 5 cards in this class, whereas usually we make three. So, but I think the techniques, it's pretty quick. The thing that takes a long time is the die cutting, which is what I do ahead of time for them anyway, and the drying. So hopefully, class will go smooth today. But I just wanted to share some of the different things I came up with because you got to keep it simple when you teach a class because you have a lot of people you need to tend to, and if you make it too complicated, the students get frustrated. So this is kind of a good class to do because it's just mostly technique. And there's not a whole lot of prep that goes into it. So I start with a watercolor cardstock base, and then, well, the base is just regular cardstock, but this is watercolor right here. And then, what you call it? I just wanted to try and blend it. Like, you know how you put the ink on the mat and then you spray it down and then you just swipe it through. Usually with regular distress inks, I have a really hard time with that. Like it comes really ugly looking and I don't like it. But I just kind of let the inks do the work this time. And I kind of like how it came out, so I decided to use this one. And then all I did was add this flower by Memory Box, and this is a with sympathy die from, I think it's Fran. Oh, I can't remember the name. It starts with a Fran. Anyway, I don't like to buy with sympathy stuff because I don't like doing sympathy cards. It's like my least favorite type of project to do, but you always need them. So I thought maybe I'll make a sympathy card this time for class. So it'll force me to use my stuff. And I had bought this one die because of that. So I just don't like doing it. I usually buy sympathy cards from my friend who makes them in packs. But anyway, so this is one of the techniques. And then you need to watch Jennifer McGuire's her distress oxide introduction video because it's really awesome. And I didn't quite understand how she got the look on her card that I was trying to achieve. And every time I tried to layer, it didn't come out like how hers did. And then I watched it again and I realized what the magic was. And so after you do all your layering with the distress oxides, and she tells you to like, use the water droplets and, flick it onto your card and all that kind of stuff. But it wasn't achieving the same look that she got. And I realized what she did. And it's hard to see. You really need to see it like in person. You can see some of the shimmer there, but you need to use like some kind of shimmer, like a spray or a liquid or something. I have some like Prima and Lindsay and some old I don't even know what it was, making memories or something, sprays that's like white iridescent. Or you can use like mica powder and mix it with water and make your own. But and then you just flick that onto the card and it just like brings that whole background to life. So that's what I did here. And then because I want to keep things simple, we're not going to make this card, but I just die cut this butterfly frame from Memory Box, and it just fits perfectly over the card. And the background, it doesn't take away from the background, I don't think. So that's why I use that. And then this stamp is from it's on My Favorite Things set. It's like some kind of butter. It coordinates with butterflies, but I the sentiment was too big to fit here, so I just put the thank you from that set. Okay, and this is the same technique. It's just on a blue background, and you can see it a lot better. What I did. So I think did I also use gold? No, I didn't. Okay, so I just used the white, that shimmer. I don't know what it is, like a shimmer spray, and then I just flicked it on with my with my brush, and then it gives you this really awesome marbleized shimmery look, and I just love it. It's really awesome for water backgrounds, I think. I think it looks good when your background is really dark. Like this one isn't as dark, and this it just looks way nicer. So I really like how that came out. So this was using like the blues in the set because I have all of the Distress Oxide colors, but it was mostly using blues and greens. And then this koi is from that same friend. I don't know what her name is, but anyway, that she has a koi set. So it comes with a solid koi too. So if you want to just layer it, but I just used the outline one, and I die cut it from gold foil cardstock. And because I didn't really want to take away from the everything else that was going on, I just used some craft cardstock and I cut with sympathy, which I never do, but I kind of like it. So I think I might try that more often. Okay, and then I saw another video, and I can't remember who it is. I'll try to link it below, but this is a really cool effect. It was more of a patina look, and I really liked that look, but I never really knew how to achieve it. And so basically, you just use like blues and browns or greens and browns. And so I started with, I think on the video, she starts with like the vintage photo and walnut, and she swipes the whole card with it and then dries it, and then so every time you add on another layer that you want it to see, you don't want it to blend, then you have to dry it. So I did that, and then I added in some like the blue over it, and then at the end, when I was kind of happy with how it looked, I then got some gold shimmer, and I like gold shimmer spray, and then I flicked that onto the I think that one was the Prima one. So it was kind of like a gold foil coppery kind of look. And then as my focal point, I used the three butterflies. This is all one die from Memory Box. And I really like those butterflies. And then I just added the thanks die cut from Hero Arts. So I really like how that came out. So we'll do something. I don't know if we're gonna do that. I can't remember if that's one of the cards or not. I think we're doing this card, which is similar. It's like that patina look, but this time I kind of swirled the. I added in the gold onto, and I layered the gold onto the whole look of the card. So there's a lot more brown and gold happening here than I would have liked. I would have liked more of the green. This one actually used that pistachio, cracked pistachio. This one I used more broken china. But I kind of wish I had more of the green showing. But I guess in the patina look, you don't really want a whole lot of the green. You want more of the brown. So I just did this a similar card to this one, but I instead I put happy birthday because a lot of people have a hard time making mail cards. So I wanted to do like a mail version. Okay, and then the other feature I wanted to do for, and there's a whole lot more you can do. I just don't have enough time to teach all of that techniques. Maybe I can do a second class, but oh, we're gonna do a watercolor type so that they know you can watercolor with it, which I think they know already, but we'll just do one anyway. And then this is layer, well, okay, so I wanted to show that you could stamp on dark, that you could stamp for one, because on regular distress inks it's hard to stamp. It doesn't come out that nice. It kind of bleeds a little. And then I also wanted to show that you could do things on dark colored cardstock. So I just have a sample here. I didn't really like how it came out, but I did want to show that you can do that if you need to. I don't like it on the black, but I do like it on the craft. And I was quite surprised how nice it came out. On this light, you can't really tell, but I did layer it. So I started with the purple, and then I layered over it with like the distress. I mean, what is it called? Broken china. So on the body of the butterfly, you can see that it's more of that broken china color, but when it's layered over the purple, it looks more blue, like a regular blue, which I think is kind of neat. So you can get like different color effects with the same ink. And then I just heat embossed the white right over it because I didn't know what to do with the rest of the card. I probably would just add like maybe white gel pen and like make the flutter, those little things to make it look like they're flying and whatever. I don't know. It looks really nice with the white details. If you watch Jennifer McGuire's video, she has I think, I don't know if it's a waffle flower stamp set that's like solid flowers, and I usually stay away from that kind of sets, and I'm really upset because I can't find my Hero Arts pineapple layering set that I had before. But anyway, I wanted to use that, but I couldn't find it. So anyway, that's why I used the butterfly ones. Sorry, can you hear my neighbor's car alarm? Okay, it stopped. But now, so anyway, you can kind of see that you can still layer over it, even on craft cardstock. And when I sprayed it, because when you spray it, it kind of, how does she explain it? It kind of makes it glow or brings it to life. So it does. It looks different after you spray it. And so I think it also made it blend a little. I think I kind of like that. I think it's neat. It's a totally different look from what you would normally expect. But anyway, that's I just wanted to show that technique off because with regular distress inks you can't really do that. And even with some other regular pigment inks, I don't really get good effects with that. So I just wanted to share it with them. Anyway, so this is just an old background stamp that I have. I think it's Hero Arts. And then I just stamped it and then I just spritzed it. So you can kind of see there's like the little droplets there, here and there. But that's what made it kind of pop. The color, it kind of, when it oxidized, I don't know. Anyway, that's how it's explained. I'm no expert, but and then I just heat embossed over it. Happy birthday. And I think that's a really nice, simple card that you can mass produce pretty quickly. So I am loving that. I think that that is really awesome. So I got carried away and I made several. So this is the cracked pistachio, and this is, oh, this one, I think this is what we're going to do today. So this one I wanted to just see, because the cool properties of distress inks is to blend, right? So I decided to see how I could do it on here. So I just swiped the cracked pistachio in the middle, and then I did peeled paint and broken china, and it just blends really nicely, no problems. So, and then I just heat embossed it. So that is the cards. There's a couple more. There's one at the store already that we're gonna do, and that one is just using. I want to show them how easy it is to just use your regular blending tool, and how nice it blends compared to the regular distress inks. It's way easier than regular distress inks. I don't know why. I guess it's the formulation. So I'll show them that, and then the painting one. So we'll use like a water brush and paint over, like, what is it called? Emboss resist kind of technique. So it's gonna be it might be longer than I thought because I didn't realize like all this fun I was having making these cards. But it was just like the glitter class. Like after I did the glitter class, like I was like, oh my god, let's do this and this and this. And so it's making crafting fun again. So I thought if you didn't get the Distress Oxide inks, and you already like the regular Distress inks, you're gonna really like these. It'll just add to your collection because it's different. It's more of a chocolate chalk-like finish, which I really like. I like the colors. I think they're coming out with more colors soon, so I can't wait to get those. I wouldn't get rid of my regular distress inks because it just gives a different look. Like I think you can use them together, but the regular distress inks are more watercolory, like more translucent. So you get more of a watercolor effect. You can still get a watercolor effect with this. It just dries more chalk-like, which I also like. So it just depends on what look that you're going for. But there's so many resources on YouTube, so you need to just go check it out. Jennifer McGuire did a whole thing on stamping with the distress inks, and I think she has a couple more videos, but I was just reviewing the recent ones. I mean, the more general information ones, so that I could prep for the class. And the Tim Holtz ones are good too, of course. But people have done some really cool things with it. I haven't even tried using stencils yet, or other things like tape and that kind of stuff. But I think it should be pretty fun. So, anyway, that's what I've been up to aside from my Agnes and Dora watching and buying. Oh my God, I have like a whole closet full. But I also, what is it called? Got rid of a lot of stuff. Like I got rid of maybe like, I want to say now a total of 5 bags of clothes from my closet, because I lost some weight and it just doesn't fit right anymore. It looks like I'm wearing baggy clothes, so I had to get some new clothes, and so I was really happy to find clothes that I like now. If you know Cinnamon Girl here in Hawaii, it's not exactly like Cinnamon Girl, but they have a lot of florals, which is what I really like. And that's why I've fallen in love with Agnes and Dara clothes. I'm not going to be selling it, I don't think, in the near future. There's no way that I have enough room. I barely have enough room for all my craft stuff. But and I like supporting women in business because I was a small business owner, and I like to do that to help other women out and empower them. And, I think it's really cool. I think it's cool that it's succeeding for a lot of women. But anyway, that's just what I've been doing on the side, aside from work. My work has been crazy because I'm shorthanded, and I need to find somebody to help me because the girl left. So, yeah, I'm kind of doing the work of 2 people right now. I really need to clean my craft room because I can't find anything. I thought I had some stuff and now I can't find it. So, anyway, that's what's been going on. Oh, and my daughter is spending part of the summer with my mom. She is on Oahu and she's going to school. She's taking a class and I think she's enjoying it, and I'm really happy that they're getting to spend some time together because I think it's different when the parents are there versus when the parents aren't there. So I'm hoping that they can get a little closer and spend some time together. And then we'll be flying up later on because my brother will be visiting, so we'll get to see my brother and his family more towards the middle of summer. So there's a lot going on right now. Um, yeah, just and I'm gonna go chill with my friends tonight. So I'm totally looking forward to that. But I'm super tired because I stayed up till like 2 o'clock. Anyway, I need to get packing because my class is gonna start in like an hour and a half, and I think I've almost finished packing, but I'm not. I just want to double check everything because I hate showing up for class and not having anything. Okay, so that was a lot of just rambling. So I think that's it for now. And I will try to upload those old videos so that you guys can see that I haven't been totally MIA. But I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.